In this problem, and this is number 37, I have the sine of the quantity 3 theta minus 45 degrees, and it should have a degree sign there, so I missed that, equals negative square root of 3 over 2. And I need to solve for theta. So in order to do this, I'm going to start by just looking at this as the sine of what angle, and don't worry that you've got a big mess in here. So it's just sine of what angle equals negative square root of 3 over 2. So I have two possibilities for this because the sine is negative in quadrants 3 and 4. So in quadrant 3, the angle would be 240 degrees, and in quadrant 4, it would be 300 degrees. So I'm going to take 3 theta minus 45 degrees and set it equal to both 240 degrees and 300 degrees in order to solve this. So 3 theta minus 45 degrees equals 240 degrees. That means 3 theta equals 285 degrees. And dividing by 3 gives me 95 degrees. Okay, but when you have a multiple of an angle, you're not just going to get one solution from this angle that we had. I have to find the other solutions, and I do that by taking, off to the side, I'm going to take 360 degrees and divide it by whatever that coefficient of theta was, and that was a 3. So for this problem, it's 120 degrees that I'm going to add to the answer that I got, and that gives me 215 degrees. And I'm going to do that one more time. And that gives me 335 degrees. All right, so when we have 3 theta, then I divide 360 by 3 to get 120. Oh, and I went off the screen there with that. So I had 360 degrees divided by 3 equals 120 degrees. There we go. And then I'm going to have 3 solutions from the angle that I find. So 95 degrees, and then add the 120, add the 120 again. And now I've got my 3 answers. Now if I tried adding 120 again, I'm going to go over 360, so it limits itself. So it works out every time. And now I'll do the same thing basically. I'm going to take 3 theta minus 45 degrees equals 300 degrees and solve for theta. So I get theta equals 115 degrees. Now I'll add the 120, and that gives me 235 degrees. Add another 120, and that gives me 355 degrees. So for this problem, in the end, I end up with 6 solutions. So there's 95, 215, and 335, and then 115, 235, and 355. And so that's the end of that problem. Now in this problem I have cosine of 3 theta equals negative 1/2. So where is the cosine equal to a negative 1/2? Well, cosine is negative in quadrants 2 and 3. And we're talking degrees, so this would be 120 degrees, and then 240 degrees. So I have 3 theta equals 120 degrees, which gives me theta equals 40 degrees. And again, just like in the last problem, I take the 360 degrees of a circle, divide by the coefficient of theta in the problem, and here I have 120 degrees. So I will add 120 to the 40, and that gives me 160 degrees. Add it again, and I'm at 280 degrees. And if I tried adding another 120 degrees, I'd be at 400, which is too much. So for my 240, again, I have to let 3 theta equal 240. Divide by 3, theta equals 80 degrees. Add the 120, and I'm at 200. Add another 120, and I'm at 320. So again, 6 solutions. Oops, not there. Here we go. So 6 solutions to this problem. And that's the end of that.